Alright, crafters. Now, I've been given something a bit special here. I have a friendly game between Malcolm on the extra EMS account here as the Zerg in the bottom left, and Zaphael from the EMS League this year as the Terran in the top right. Now, I've been told this game has some quite nasty cheese, so yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We're on Royal Blood Alley, quite a popular map so far within the league. There are other maps as well. Some of them are quite good, but it's not a bad map overall, is it? Good luck, have fun going down from both players. Always nice to see some good sportsmanship. And well, Extra MS has quite a history of playing cheese on the ladder, so yeah, I think we can expect something great here. Overlord going across to scout, that's fairly normal in the matchup. Just, you know, make sure your Overlord doesn't get sniped by Marines once the Terran's got them out. Nothing too bad so far. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there's a worker going up to the to Zaphael's natural here. And yeah, I think this is going to be a proxy hatchery, isn't it? Yeah. Now Zaphael here hasn't scouted. He's got a supply depot down and he's building workers, which is, always something you want to be doing as a Terran. But yeah, he's not going to see this, which is, yeah, it's probably not going to turn out to his advantage. I mean, the best way to deal with any kind of cheese really is to scout it out. Now we've got the hatchery is about a third of the way done. There should be a supply. Yeah, there's a spawning pool going down at the Zerg's main. Obviously, you need that to build Zerglings. And if Malcolm sort of got it right, the two should finish at about the same time. Yeah. So we've got a hatchery about halfway done here. We've got the barracks nearly done. Uh, yeah, Zaphael is still building out workers, which is good. He's got his gas fully saturated here, which is nice to see. Malcolm still hasn't taken gas, which is, I mean, that's quite normal for a Zerg, especially if you're doing some kind of, sneaky trick like this. Second supply depot going down for our Terran here. Although the hatchery is going to finish up very soon. Factory going down as well, but yeah, look at this. There's nothing coming out of this barracks here. So when the Lings arrive, he's going to have pretty much nothing to defend. I mean, he's got SCVs, but if you're putting SCVs to fight, you're in a pretty poor position anyway. Yep, there's the drones, and we're going to have some spine crawlers coming down here. Now, spine crawlers are absolutely badass. They're static defense units. Spine crawlers, they have a ground attack, and they can move, meaning that this guy can just sort of move himself here to get vision over there with like a Zergling or something. The spine crawlers are absolute beasts. You can sort of move them. I mean, you can move them off of creep as well, but they lose health slowly, I think. So, yeah, I remember seeing pro games with like spine crawler rushes. I don't know if that's still a thing. We've got two of them going down here. We've got Zerglings here having a go at the supply depot. Zaphael's presumably realized what's going on. He's training some Marines. Still nothing coming out of his factory, but I mean, he's got the money for it. He's just not spending it, which is, never a state you want to be in. Uh, these Lings and the Spine Crawler and the Queen here, they're having a go at the barracks next. They've got the Creep Tumor, so the Spine Crawler can sort of walk up, freely. Still mining. We've got another command center building here, which, I mean, I don't think that's really going to help you at this point. Command centers, they're quite tanky, but, yeah, the last thing you don't really need more SCVs right now. And yeah, Zephyr supply blocked, barracks are dead. It's GG at this point. Obviously, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this factory's got a bunch of cyclones queued up. I don't think that's really gonna help at this point, but it's worth trying. We're still mining here. Oh, there's a bunch of idle workers around here not doing anything. Yeah, 1 out of 16. It's definitely over at this point. Yeah, and at this point we just kind of, have to wait for Zephyr to hopefully tap out. I have a feeling though, like he's gonna lift off his command center here, because that's a thing you can do as Terran. Obviously, pretty much all of your buildings lift off. I think apart from bunkers, engineering bays, and add-ons for your production facilities, there might be a few more I've forgotten. But yeah, this command center is just gonna orbital command even is just gonna fly and land down here. Obviously, I mean, Zephyr's got quite a bank, but he's not going to be able to start mining and just rebuild his game plan. He's not going to be able to do that. It's over at this point. But yeah, word of advice: if you're losing, don't do this. It's BM. It's not funny. It's not cool, and it just kind of makes you look like a bad sport. These spine crawlers over here, just chilling. I don't know how the whole sort of hive mind thing is supposed to work in the actual sort of story. I don't know if these spine crawlers are actually feeling anything, or they're just kind of existing. But yeah, must be nice, not having to attack anything. Yeah, still mining from the main, but obviously this game's over at this point. His command center is going to fly off again. Yeah, it's going to land down here, but there's a ton of lings on the map. Lord, no, it burns. Yeah, it's going to land. Yeah, it burns. Sure does. Yeah, these lings are going to come and have a go at the command center. Obviously, if you're Zerg, you can get. Yeah, we've got the layer out, so Malcolm obviously he can just build a spire and get air units. But yeah, it's over now. Good game. Word of advice: yeah, just don't do what Zephael did. Make sure to scout your opponents. Because if you don't, they'll be able to get away with all sorts of things. I mean, the best counter to any kind of cheese is just kind of scouting it out and dealing with it. If Zephael, if he saw it, he might have, sorry, he might have a few Marines out, and he might have been able to defend that. But as it stands, he just kind of lost. Yeah, good game.